Good day, lords and ladies, and we are back in WilderMyth. At the end of the chapter, all our forces are gathering. I want to get there before the crisis happens. So we're all here, all 10 of us, for our final stand. Yeah, we can only take in our core troops, so the problem is, if we have her, I'm pretty sure we may be able to talk her down, but she's so low level it's not worth it. I'd rather just take in my core party of hardened veterans. Okay. Let me know, I'll let them know in the night. And over the fields, as those contests played out, pennants would snap and ripple blue, gold, silver and green. It is still my favourite dream and some of the only memories I have of my parents. How joyful their faces looked to see their joyful boy. That's X. Hey folks. Bolly and me, we've got the approach and everything. Defences, possible angles. Finished, most with our equipment. And the dawn shall pounce upon us. It is unsubtle glare. It's unto the glare to burn fallen blood, like ink into these random rocks. In such script shall our history be spelled. Possible to delay? No, dear birds. That she has not already wrought her absolute will. Perhaps we can claim the credit. Better we do not risk losing her attention. Better we finish now what we know we must. But I hope you will excuse me for a moment. These wings like to feel the clear old moonlight, breathe the mountain night. Got some resources. And yes, we get the period where we can upgrade our equipment. Right, first things first. You. You need to have the best sword we can give you, which is this, which is well overdue. So we can give you that. It's going to take up a lot of our ingots. There we go. You. We can't upgrade that. That's done. I wish we could enchant or put runes and stuff into it. I'd really like... One of the things I'd like later in the game is to have rune crafting or enchanting magic. That'd be very nice. You've got to get that. To get it to level 3. You've got level 3 spear already. Now here comes the question. Do I want to give her better armor? Because I could give her that. That would drop her speed. Her stun chance, her dodge goes down. She's actually relatively young, so I don't want to do that. She's got the best that. Best bow. I can give her a better dagger. I was never able to find a better wand for her, unfortunately. And we can't upgrade this. I'd like the one-off hand weapons to be upgradable. Right, if it comes to having to have a dagger out, you can have a dagger out. And we'll give you the best chance you can get. She can't upgrade that. We're already with her equipment. We have a lot of stuff left over. She can't upgrade that. Because I used up all the materials. Yeah, the iron is the restrictive thing. We've got so much spell thread. But this is our best bet. Okay. By the pre-dawn hour, the Mothman has holed himself up inside the tower. Thread by thread, he dismantles the walls that have led them escape notice across fights and campsites. FS will catch any small glimmer of his presence, he thinks, too obvious, and they Elif will catch any small glimmer of his presence, he thinks, too obvious, and they might alert her something's amiss. Thraxil's close, aren't they? They're here. Already, I didn't see a single. They're patient, taking stock. We look half prepared to fight, which the Mothman said is a good enough ruse. Is that a ruse? Or Molina, the battle's only meant to draw her in. Winning really just means surviving for now. I am aware what we're. Anyway, it's fine. I'll do my part. We'll all make it through one more day. Her heralds will come before her, but these companions can protect the Mothman long enough, the Queen herself may be called to the field. First wave. Let's have a look at it. These guys are annoying. The rest is also a pain, but we can deal with it. Survive 5 turns. The Mothman must survive. So he's in the back. Do they have a way of breaching the walls? No. Okay. So we're out in front, and they're starting to flank us already. Okay. Kill him off, or we can start on these cannon. These guys are really cannon fodder unless a bard turns up, so we need to kill off. Okay, let's think tactically. What can we infuse? Let's get a discus up first. It has not killed everything. Okay. That's unfortunate. Get Guardian up. I want to keep my flank secure. That won't do anything, so we could go Zealous Leap. But that'll put us too far forward for my liking. So let's get Guardian. Get to here and get Guardian. Here comes the real issue, is these guys. Yeah, here we go. Okay. We've got a discus. Took out that one, badly wounded that one. Okay. That one's going to be a pain. It dodged? Oh, that is bad news for me. I was hoping Untouchable will buy us some time. That guy's going to be wide open. Yeah, these guys are going to be issues. We're going to be pushed hard from this flank. Not the best. Yeah, they're pushing us hard, and they're heading for the boss. Okay, we need to start falling back. Her armor's already shredded this early. Okay. They're already breaching the perimeter, which I don't like. So we're going to get here. Take care of one of them. You're going to fall back in here, please. I was hoping for a crit hit. Fire will buy us some time. that will kill off those two. It won't deal with that one. It won't deal with the one that's coming this way. And it blocked it. Okay. Hit that one in the face. Having armor back would have been really nice, but there's not a lot we can do about it. Okay. The loss of armor hurts. Okay. It's not dead, but it's injured enough that we can do something with it. Splinter Blast will total that, so let's try the Lamp Fire. And we'll go Fire Steel. Right. Buy us some time. Man, these things are annoying. The Muse is annoying. A beat of breath, a moment's lull, a weird shudder wrecks her bones, and then body knows Eleanor's coming home. Let's welcome her. Ithis, Queen of Light, has appeared with a bodyguard. In her sun-rivaled splendor, a soul feels heat. The Queen's feet land soft as light, spider-like limbs, restless dance to clear the path. Okay, attack. We have to attack her to force her into the tower. Okay, so that means we had to clear a path. And the Mothman must also survive. Okay. That one's dead. Almost killed that one. You've got the most armor, and you've got Sentinel up, so you can push to attack her. You've got no armor up. Neither do you. I'm going to have to do... Infuse this. We'll Splinter Blast both of these to shred their armors. The Bard is annoying. Get lost. He's poisoned. Ugh, I hate poison. We need to keep pushing because she's not going to stay still. I doubt she'll come to us. She takes a single point of damage. I don't have... I didn't mean to do that. I was checking for aid. She needs to come out to give aid to her. Splinter Blast is not going to be great. But light won't do enough. You get Discus up because we need the Bard to go away. And you need to push. You need to get Guardian up. These guys are just gonna be a pain unless she can snipe them. get ambush up here in case you try and sneak by. Get Guardian up here. You're going to have to race up. So he hasn't got Paladin. Oh, there's so many of them. She's in stasis. That's not good. We need to break her out. Okay. Okay. Right, we've got to take out this one. Crit hit took that one out, so that clears that flank. Take out this one on that flank. Okay, you're going to have a push. I don't like it, but it's our only chance. Discus, we can't do because she needs to get up here to break stasis. Remove stasis. She's still getting poison locked, but I can't. I need to push. Get Guardian up. Don't know what the hell this thing can do. But we need to clear the season status as well. Okay, that's not great. And there's one of these guys turning up. Okay. Let's see. Who can we snipe? This guy's got to be a pain. But that guy needs to go down because of the dream lock. That will buy us a bit of time. Right. You need to get up here. Remove stasis. Who do we need to kill? Let's hit this one to start. So I can't get stasis locked again. Which will do equal damage all over the board. I don't know what this one can do, but I don't like it. Right. You're down here. I don't like it. You're going to have to get Guardianed up. You're to push. She's tall and resplendent, the light pouring from her, and elements too deep for a single gaze to fully sound, colours too luminous for an Earth's spectrum to express. Even her voice seems to glow, chromatic and pulsing. Look at her, you glowing with potential. Don't fight, poor fool. Don't throw away your life anyway. We can still make something of it, you and I. You're smart enough to realise when you're making a threat. It's fine, though. I appreciate the subtlety, but we can still save each other from however this fight ends. I see how much you want to believe that. The truth is, this world asked for me. Existence wished me to be. So all things can become what we are meant to become. When all my powers unfurled to bring life to its next plateau, you will be allowed to come along. Then you'll take my hand, and you'll tell me I was right. But now it's time to smear out the stumbling winged moth whose meddling has turned you from me. You think he did that? Ithis, you're unquestionably wonderful, I mean. I'm not even anyone who you can really tell. I'm not even anyone who can really tell you that. The heights your power have reached, the way you're, what is it, transmutated, I guess. You're suffering into this beautiful, awesome form you wear. I admire all of it. But Eluna, the girl whose life was robbed from her, she's still suffering. You armoured her and erased her feelings, but there was a lot in this world she probably loved or would have grown to. I have no real right to talk, but I think it's true, so why destroy it all? Enough, I hear all you say, and it only makes your human limits more obvious. All of you, like newborns, your eyes don't recognize the light. Have patience. That revelation too I know, Destiny. Really, I am only here to say this. Let my first servants through. Oh, is that really all? You don't seem to want that Mothman bad. Well, no, your bugs aren't getting him, and neither are you. How can you hope to form a wall when you're so soft, so dull, so shapeless, like smoke? Okay, that's bad. Go away, bug. Okay, she's dominated, which I take it's a bad effect. And she's getting smashed about. Another one turned up. Okay. So, try to remove dominated. So dominated's gone. So these guys need to go. And you need to push up. Whatever the heck that thing is. Okay. Shoot that one in the stomach. You can't get anywhere close to deal with that. But we need to basically force her to attack someone else. Let's get here. We'll do Zealous Leap to take care of this one, which will clear our back ranks for a tiny bit. It won't buy us enough time. Gives us some temp HP. Those guys are a pain because they'll get us in stasis if we're not careful. And that thing's going to start spewing enemies. Okay. She's dominated. Try to remove domination. Right, domination's gone. So... Right, so we attack her. Who's coming? That guy's annoying. Can we compulse her? We can't compulse her. Discus won't hit anything. Fire Leash won't hit anything. I need to withdraw Fire Leash. I'm going to have to infuse something. Probably that. But your here will give us... Her being dominated again is problematic. Your ferocity amounts to nothing, just the bites of tiny mosquitoes. I feel nothing I don't wish to feel. Yeah, you want us to hit harder? We will, for every ordinary idiot like us, who you'll wipe away without a thought. What hope do you have to delay me? I suppose it is all you can do with your doomed life. Okay, so she's irritated. They've got an enemy in the back row. Okay. These guys can't do anything? Okay. Zaxi is fairly bad. I'm going to move here to get some armor up on her and get Guardian up. Stand out so you can see he's in the cover. I can't hit her. We'll set an ambush up if someone tries to come this way. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That thing needs to die. Okay, this is getting serious. Okay, so what does Dominator do? On your enemy's turn, this hero will move up to 4 tiles and attack an ally with a melee attack. Okay, that's fine. Melee attacks don't really do a ton of damage. Her melee attacks don't do a ton of damage, so we can just... First things first. Let's get out of dodge, please. We'll do... Actually, we could do Grasp, but that will pull her away from what we want to do. So let's just spread some of her armor. So that irritated her. So let's keep pushing. She needs to fall back. She's got Guardian, which means that I need to kill this thing off as well. Stop that from laying eggs. How can I get Guardian up? These guys are just pouring in, so they need to get shot in the face. Yeah, well, she can't take hits. She got dominated, which is okay. A bit of damage is annoying. The Bard, on the other hand, is not. Okay, so her being dominated is actually pretty unfortunate for me. You need to break, remove dominance, and then we need to push you forward. You need to basically get to here. Discus that. Not the target I was hoping for. But this will have to do. Gives some temporary HP. Okay. This guy's going to be a pain. You're going to run up to here. Stop that from laying eggs. They're spawning a whole host of stuff. She's dominated, which is annoying, but she keeps on hitting my slightly weaker melee characters. That is unfortunate. We can almost get her inside the door if we can just keep pushing her. They're trying to swarm the bug man, which is not great. Okay. So, right now, if they get to him with that force, they might kill him. Take the risk. Force her in. He's still not going. Get in the tower. Discus won't work. Okay. She's in. Who? No running? Are you really going to give me a fight? A duel, we would have called it when I was young and dumb and rash. That is to say, when I was a little more like you. Words won't harm me, and they certainly won't save your life. No, indeed. Please understand, they only help me take my beatings a little more bravely. I came such a long way, devoted so much time, bent so many fractal forms to hunting you. Yes, you did. You are very intrepid, and what do you think now? Now, I think that I'm never getting out of here, am I? I am sorry. An old man can still pay the debts of his careless youth. Fool, if you're able to show me something new, I'll welcome it. And you think sorry makes up for anything? Perhaps not. Perhaps not, but I saved the last dance for you, my queen. Let's go. I don't know, because this one is him basically regretting his choices as a young man, and him apologizing. I don't think it's ever wrong to say sorry if you mean it. Like, it doesn't always make up for it, but at least you should try. Let's try. Let's listen. Perhaps not, but I saved the last dance for you, my queen. She's far more powerful. He's far more practiced. In the end, it only matters who's quicker. Deafening colour, blinding noise, the hall's interior descends into sensory chaos. Ice, ember, flash, shadow, braided into tethers, they bind and drag this world to its oblivion. Vassar, think we're meant to leave now, but the Mothman looks like he's staying. He had to know. But they're going to kill him. Look, she's not going to be held. The Mothman's wild thrown magic sent he and Ephes careering into a spiral through time and thought, but in the fraction of an instant she had, Ephes scrabbled to pull her remaining fractal round. Now she steadies herself upon them, the way an aerial dance might balance on the limbs of flying partners. She begins to take mastery. I can feel her bending me. She could prevent us from closing the door. I don't know what's... Alright, hurry, we'll kill those drones and get out. The fractal encircle him, bladed legs outstretched. PaulyD and the others rush to form a wall around the Mothman. They'll cast out Ephes' underlings a final time. Alright, clear the tower and get out. So we need to basically kill as many of these guys as we can and leave. Okay, so let's What can we do to infuse? Discus won't be enough. I was hoping for AoE. Fire might do the job. So we'll take out the guys that can stun lock us. There's no one out there. Some of them are coming from outside. So we'll get here. Kill all the underlings. That's all that matters. And then we need to leave as quickly as we can. So you can get here and get that up. Remove dominance. You can kill off that one. What can we infuse? Discus might be enough. Law Dump will just kill some of them. Not enough. But we should be able to get that up. And buy us some time. They're going to try and force their way through here. Season status, that's bad. Okay, so they're going to be pushing. You need to get to here. Remove status. Let's hope for that to kick in so we can get as many of these guys out of the way, because they're going to be pushing for this entrance. So okay. Get to here. You still get an action. Right, we've cleared the tower, but there's still more pouring in. Okay. You're going to rush up here and get PaulyD up. Oh man, there's so many of them. Grab that. We can't get anyone. Barrage will kill off those ones at the door, so they can't transmute it into something massive. They're going to try and push through. Yeah, this is going to be tight. Okay. Crit hit that one. Get the Splinter Blast. Splinter Blast won't do anything, but it will strip enough of that thing's armor away. Not enough to kill it. But what we can do, Zealous Leap to here. Finish it off. You can run up here. Kill it off. Right, they're going to push. We need to clear this tower as soon as we can. Okay. Right, and now we have to exit. Is there a map edge that we have to get off? We just had to get out of the tower. Okay. Okay, get out here, get Guardian up. So you're blocking all the entrance ways. Everybody else, time to leave. Even if the floor's on fire, we need to get out. As her fracture dropped into several heaps, FS sinks, radiance all but drowned, and she recedes once more into the murk of the Mothman's spell, drifting. An eerie, tranquil floods the hall. The flux of colours is slow and forceful, a lake tide. Both of those immortal beings are like the ruins themselves, motionless in its prismatic depths. They both lied to us. She is not invincible, and he is no coward. Time to go, Dane. Yeah. They emerge from the tower, heaving the doors shut on the rattling bitter miracle inside. On the rolling bitter miracle inside. PaulyD sets the bar in its brackets. The stones mumble. A faint gloss rolls along their surfaces, and the tower of locks seems too firm. PaulyD, they don't seem to think it's over. The fractal crowd quiet, clicking and collecting their legs, wings, keeping posture in the sky and on the earth. More of the horde on the edge of the mist is in a ghostly rank. It's like we are all just snuck out of their lover's bedroom. Look at their faces. Go on, Frill, Jim. Go on, Fraxel, Jim. This argument's done. Nothingness dawns. Tilts one weird head, then the next. It's the Fraxel equivalent of a sigh. No, not audible, but visible in the way their forms relax and they expand, the rigidity of their purpose fades. And as one they turn from the tower's face, back towards their own place. Perhaps they go. And silence descends. They linger around the tower days and nights, proving to themselves that nothing's coming out. Each finds a moment or two to offer whatever private words make sense to them. The fourth such day, they decide suddenly, and as a group, to go. The sun's already low when they embark. It's been 20 years before it'll be 20 years before anyone returns to Tower of Locks. Amulian will guide a team of volunteers into those mountains, finding the door still barred and intact. She leads the monumental task of burying the place. And that's more or less how things finish. We can't recall every turn of every path or page. Step by step trails meet and split, are traced in moonlight in their songs that follow. Still, as many wonders as we see on the road, home is often where we long for by road's end. While home was never a perfect place, squelch. We never were perfect people, as they laugh as the pig crawls out of the mud. We joked and jostled our way through sorrows we feared to face. We threw ourselves into winds that couldn't carry us, trusting our unproven capacity to fly. Some of us were only unlucky enough to fall into a story. Some chose our paths, not knowing where they'd take us, how deep we'd go into the wilderness beyond all we believed. And some carried on into the ashes of love. We claimed what we could from the wreckage of a childhood. Life left all but the ghosts behind. Yes, and some survive only in yarns, tales of how this moon rose, and as plentiful as nights we gather, but we gather and we tell them all. Because through tales and time, memories of old become dreams of the young. Memories and dreams, those lightless gleams that our eyes seek unfinding. They take us from tables and summon us home, warmly felt and ever fading. And inside the tower's depths, within the broken bookcases, There is a speckle of light as the Queen watches and dreams of memories past. This is all I'm doomed to have. Into the sum of eternity until eternity uncoils. At least you will not be alone. I will be when I decide to kill you. See? There is something to look forward to. You really are in an enviable position, my Queen. That word sounds so mocking from your lips, and yes, I deserve to be mocked. I deserve immortal humiliation for letting you best me. I intend no mockery. Perhaps our lives will find some natural, albeit very prolonged end. Or perhaps many years down the line some fool will open that door on us, and you will fly free again. Dream of that, dear Ithis. By all means do. But in the meantime, two beings such as us, possessed by powers to make illusions seem real, if we show but a little willingness to be fooled, can we not find some way to make the passage of eternity even slightly less terrible to endure? Ha. There's a long silence. He tilts his hat. The night passes. You saw love the bath. It always was one of my greatest joys. Not many have the privilege of knowing so. Come back and create more trees. Show me how you get them to look so tree-ish, so natural. Oh, as you command. But my Queen, I must mention, the way you work wonders with water and sky, I doubt I will have much to show you before long, I suppose. Then you will dispose of me? There is another long silence. Come along. At once, my Queen. How is that? It is a rare breed. These evergreens you have chosen, you like them? I do like the way they live and die. Yes, upright and still, stoic to the end. Can we dream ourselves trees? Of course, Ithis. Whenever you like. The end. And we have won, folks. Final population 990. Number of towns, safe tiles at the end of the game. Final years of peace 118. Loel took up the mandolute and convinced a few others to form a band. We could call ourselves Thal's Mask, you know, since it is not being used anymore. Some of them say no. Callie's dreams of her own personal research tower has finally been fulfilled. She kept it well stocked with flammable powders and a couple of summoning circles. The first harvest from the fields around Rathwinmer were a little off. However, 8 of those grains had the same dream, a dream of tunnels and buzzings of ghosts. Border developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. He rented them out to finished sites to travellers at a decent nightly rate. Borba tried to take Emil shopping at the local outfitters, plus they give Thal's Mask a great discount, but I like the clothes I have. How many days straight have you worn that thing? Repairing the physical damage done to the fuse of Kovmoth wasn't hard, but coaxing the magic back into it required weeks of meditation and spell work from PaulyD. I did like this story. It was nice to play it through with the same party of characters that didn't have to retire. Eerie becomes a fixture in King's scope. She could be found in the square most days, swapping outrageous stories and giving advice, whether it was asked for or not. One day Dane woke with a lightness in her step. I understand now, it all makes sense. She vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of sorrow. Yes, I really liked this story. It was different to the others, that it felt that you were going against all the odds going to lose unless you really sort of pulled out all the stops. So it made you really think about how you were going to plan your actions. it was I really enjoyed it. It played very differently to the others. Plus the Fraxel are very different opponents to fight. Olael went back to Fave, Weavewaker, worker to apprentice for a year. The iridescent threads he helped develop ushered in a new age of fashion. Vizier built a lodge that attracted like-minded hunting enthusiasts. Days were spent tracking in the woods and nights were spent extravagating what they had tracked in the woods. Omelina got up to see the sunrise every morning. Wouldn't you rather sleep in? Ah, then take a single one of these for granted. And there we go. These heroes have been added to the legacy. And so a bunch of people have been added. I mean, to be honest, I don't really care for him to be added. These two can. Her... probably not. She can be added. I'm happy for the two sisters to be added because they had quite cool abilities. She starts with okay gear. Him, don't care about. So, there we go. We can promote two people. We can make her a fabled adventurer, which I think she's well earned. Who else do we can't? Can't promote her. Okay, so we can promote her to fabled adventurer. And who else can we take? She didn't really do enough. She did a great amount. Local legend. Local legend. I keep on using her a lot. I'd like to have her as a local legend, so we can get more of her abilities. So yeah. The elemental weapons we discovered for skiing have been unlocked in your legacy and will be available to craft into future games. And that was Lune and the Moth, lords and ladies. The latest story for WilderMyth. I believe they have one left to go, which is the dragon race. I hope they add more races, like more factions into the game, and more main stories. I haven't seen a lot of people making their own story content yet, so it'll be really interesting to see how this develops. But I really thoroughly enjoyed this story arc. It had a lot of twists and turns. The Fraxel are a very different race to fight compared to the other races. They are much more mobile, and their magic is very frustrating to oppose, especially stuff like stasis and the evolution their monsters can go under. But I've been Cornish-knight. This has been WilderMyth. I hope you have enjoyed, and I shall see you all again next time, folks. Goodbye.